Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my December garden tour. There's not a whole lot to see in my garden, but I still wanted to show you what's going on anyway. I garden in California, Zone 9B. And as you can see, I love color. So when things aren't always growing in my garden, I'm always able to add color anyway with my painted doors and my bottle trees and all that other fun stuff. It's very cold this morning, about 30 degrees, and it looks like my petunias absolutely love it. And I have a couple of little daisy sprouts that just popped up in my garden, so I planted them in these pots. My coleus is probably going to die very soon because it does not like the colder weather, which is why I have bottle trees, because even in the winter time, this allows me to add color to my garden. And if you notice that empty space, there was an orange door there that I'm in the process of painting. Got a couple little blooms on my plumbago, and I have my little winter seed starter set up right here. My bougainvillea sure is looking pretty in December. My plan is to train it above my patio and have it trail all along there. We'll see how that goes. The only thing growing in my pots right now are some creeping jenny, a little celery. I'm not sure how long that's going to hold on to. And a few more of those tiny little daisy sprouts that just popped up into my garden. Not a whole lot going on in the winter time except for petunias. I need to go to the nursery and get more of these because it seems like they're the only thing right now that is liking this cold weather. More of those little teeny tiny daisies. I do have a new bottle tree I'm going to show you. It's going to be over here in this corner. But in this middle veggie box, a couple more petunias, a zinnia. Let me show you the new bottle tree I made. In this veggie box, I'm putting a lot of my leaves from the trees in here because it just is really good for the soil. Oh, it looks like I have a broccoli. So yeah, I just like to cover the soil with, dried leaves and compost and whatnot, just to keep the soil healthy. And over in this corner, I made a new bottle tree. I have a clematis behind it that will grow up this trellis in the springtime, or I'll add another door back here, we'll see. This coleus is also hanging on, but like I said, these coleuses are going to be done very soon. And look at my broccoli. I wonder if it's going to stay alive. It is getting very cold, but we will see. So I have my broccoli and my propagation station behind it, made from benches, a little compost pile, and more broccoli with a little silver falls growing out of the pot, and more petunias. My little succulent barrel will probably take off in the springtime, but it looks like I have a lot of weeds growing out of here. That's okay, they're just easy to pull out. And then pretty soon my string of bananas will trail all the way down. Yeah, it's December, so everything is kind of slowed down for the season. My sedum autumn joy is done blooming, but it sure adds some winter interest, that's for sure. My pineapple sage is still making flowers. And as I said in my last garden tour, I'm letting my cucumber go to seed. So next year I won't have to buy any cucumber seeds. We'll see how that goes. More petunias, and my marigolds are about finished. What's left is some seeds, which I'll save and put in envelopes. I'm gonna paint that little plant stand. I just still haven't decided what color I want to paint it. And my Mexican sunflower, since my last garden tour, it produced a whole bunch of new blooms, but I think I'm gonna cut that down. And another bougainvillea over here. Oh, there's a flower. Are you kidding me? Look at a pretty new passion flower. What a surprise. I made these little flowers out of horseshoes. I just love old rusty things. And a Model A wheel, more horseshoes, and a more rusty flower. So you see, even when things aren't growing in your garden, you can still add interest just by adding other items that don't grow. That's just what I like anyway. A couple little old milk cans and a wheel that came off of who knows what, a wagon or something, but I just love it. And my neighbor's son made these steel roses by hand. I have no idea how he did it, but one day she said, "Liz, would you like to have that?" And I'm like, yeah, I love it. So during the summertime, I usually keep water in that little dish just for the pollinators. Oh, here's something new I added since my last garden tour. In this veggie box, I have an old vintage, I don't know what you would call that, a well pump. Just very cool. I need to add a couple more doors in that space as well. So I have some broccoli and one little lettuce, and I have no idea what these are. Cauliflower? I really don't know. There was no label on it when I planted it, so I guess it'll be a surprise when it blooms and makes a vegetable. Do you have any idea what that is? Because I sure don't. And my little patio, my little happy place, with another beautiful coleus. Look at the colors on that, my friends. So vibrant and beautiful. And a maidenhair fern inside my sink. Okay, now here's something else I want to show you. You know, I have become recently single because my husband, who used to have a car building business, moved out. So that means I have this huge space all to myself. Once I power wash off this whole driveway, I'm thinking this is going to be a fun area to play cornhole or to have outside barbecues. And yeah, I know you can hear the dogs. There's a kennel. See that building? That's a dog kennel. Can you believe it? So every morning when they come to feed the dogs and open up the business, they get very excited. And inside the shop, this used to be filled with cars and a bunch of guy stuff, but now this is mine. I'm gonna get rid of that furniture that belonged to my new roommate. This is gonna be my new garden workshop shed. How fun is that? So I'm super excited about this new storage area that I have. And the door leads right to my garden. Hello, Kiki. It leads right to my garden. So that's what's new in December. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little garden tour, and I hope you're having a beautiful day in your garden too. Thanks for watching.